So I am back again. It is still Saturday, August 12th, and I just came back from the post office where, as you can see, I picked up another package. I was not expecting to pick up this package today because I have informed delivery and they didn't tell me that I had anything coming in. So this is a pleasant surprise. I know exactly what this is. This is my Infinite album haul. And I don't even think haul is the right way to actually explain it because this, I'm pretty sure it's like 11 pounds. I looked at the label before and it's on the other side where my address is, and I'm not going to flip it around so I don't fully dox myself. And as you can tell, I am struggling with this tape. But I technically joined my friend's like mini group order, or she was purchasing from a website, and then I decided to just join in and split shipping with her. So less of a group order, more of a personal order, if anything. And she is a longtime friend, as you can tell. I don't know if you can actually tell how deep this is or how tall this is, but it is this big. So in here is just supposed to be my Infinite albums, but it looks like there's a bunch of other stuff that I will be very happily going through. Oh, she's insane. I don't even know if I want to pull all this out individually. This girl. So, okay, she and I have been friends for about 2 years now. We've met up in person a couple of times too. And something we always talk about is collecting. She is a really big Infinite collector, as am I. Obviously, or I'm not as big of an Infinite collector as her because she is a completionist, but because she buys from Bunjang and from Korean sellers a lot, it looks like they give her a lot of freebies, and we've had in-depth conversations about how she doesn't like freebies because she's only really interested in official goods. So it looks like she's passing them all on to me, and I don't mind at all because I love freebies, whether or not they're official, unofficial, or whatever. Like, I don't care. I just love stuff. I am a maximalist. Oh my gosh. So she's been giving me Infinite stuff, it looks like. And how dare she? I've actually really wanted this for a while. So I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese release. And this is old as hell. But like, these are usually so expensive. I don't know if these came with photo cards or something, which is why she's giving me the extra. She's a photo card collector, so I'm assuming this came with photo cards, and this doesn't have any now. But I don't mind at all because I love Infinite. I love big stuff like this, and it's a big photo book too. It's heavy. Hold on, let me just actually confirm how heavy this entire package was. This package is 10 pounds and 12 ounces. So in kilograms, that's probably like 5 point something kilograms. My conversion's kind of off, but it's, you know, you kind of get the gist. And then up next we have... oh, okay, so I don't know what this is. Is this a photo book? Is this an album? Is this... Oops. I actually don't know how to open this. Okay, however I was just trying to open it was wrong. Oh, is this a US... I think they're USA photo book. Because this looks like Destiny era, which is back in 2013, and they came to the US to film that music video. So, let me move everything to the side because I actually want to get to the source of this package, which is supposed to be my Infinite albums. This is a Nam Wuhyun eco bag. Okay, no wonder. I was looking at this and I'm like, this is kind of weird. This doesn't make sense. HMN. How does that say Nam Wuhyun? It's upside down because I'm not that smart. But that's funny. Can't wait to show her. This is a Sungjong fan. It says I love you. This says, I don't know, maybe it means you worked hard or something. Good luck. I've definitely heard this phrase before, so I know it's common and it's definitely something nice. But at the very bottom of this entire package is my album, which is really all that I was expecting from her. And then here is the card. The card is funny. It's nothing too personal, but it basically just says, "Thanks for buying through me and trusting me with your items. I heard you like freebies, so here are some extra stuff." And she came through with the freebies. Okay. So let me look through everything. These were supposed to come with, these albums that I purchased through her were supposed to come with pre-order benefits. I don't see any right now. I'm assuming they're probably in one of these small packets, or maybe in like another package or something. But honestly, I'm gonna go through the freebies first. And it's gonna be chaotic and there's gonna be messy. But here are some stickers and photo cards from fan sites, I'm assuming. Oh, okay, so these are the pre-order benefits. That's really interesting. I have never seen pre-order benefits packaged like this, so that's really fun. But yes, so I technically only bought 2 albums through her, but she sent me an extra pre-order benefit set. And I got my bias line, which is Woohyun, Sungjong, and Sungyol. And here are, I don't know, are these pre-order benefits? Oh, okay, this looks like an official card too that she gave me from Sungjong's latest Polka album release, which I didn't purchase. And these, I'm pretty sure, actually, I'm not sure at all. I can't tell you if these are official or not. They look official. I'm wondering if they're like another weird like ktown4u pre-order benefit thing. And here is Sungjong's platform album. I don't even think that I've had the time to listen to it yet. But I'm going to, oh okay, interesting packaging. Look at him. Ugh. Even though Sungjong's one of my biases and part of my bias line, I didn't really feel the need to collect this album because I'm just not into platforms. If anything, I'm deciding to not purchase platforms or digipacks if I can avoid it. Like if there is going to be a photobook version, I'm just gonna go for the photobook version before anything else. Just because that's where the bulk of the money goes in production costs. But I know that this is the only version that he had. And I can't put this back on. Sir, please. Please. Okay, that worked. Let me move some of this stuff to the side. Barely to the side. I'm just gonna move my camera over so you can see, but I actually have my NCT stuff to the side over there because I was busy packing my group order yesterday for my friend and then finding trades online. So as of right now, my desk is kind of messy. Let's look at the rest of these freebies. More postcards. And I am definitely going to keep all of these. I am wondering how I should display them because honestly right now I just have a shoebox. Yeah, like I have a shoebox full of Infinite merch, of Infinite fan site merch, and it's mostly because I have amassed a lot over the years and I don't really know what to do with them. I'm barely giving them out as freebies because I don't conduct a lot of Infinite trades or purchases or sales or anything like that, and it's like I try to give freebies that are relevant to what the person is purchasing. Ooh, this looks like official merch, and I went to this tour, so I'm definitely going to be doing something fun with this. Are these official merch? They feel official. This definitely, oops. Ooh, fansite stuff. Made in L. I love this fansite. I used to buy their merch all the time. Back in 2012, during the Chaser era where they were serving looks. More stuff. Okay, so it looks like the photo stand is official merch from their Japanese release 4u. many years ago when Hoya was still a member. Like, sometimes I forget that Hoya is no longer a member, honestly. Like, he's been part of my Infinite standing experience forever. And I think at this point he's been like out of Infinite for longer than he was actually in it as a member. But it's weird because he's so ingrained in the culture and in the experience. So it's like, how am I supposed to move on from that? It's not like he left when they were rookies or something. Like, he left when it came to contract renewals. And why I'm talking about something that happened back in 2017 here in 2023, I don't know. Catch up on all of your Infinite lore, everyone. Hopefully people watch this video because I don't know how much of an Infinite collecting community there is. Like, I go on the Instagram tag sometimes and it takes me maybe like 3 swipes of my finger, like 3 slow swipes of my finger to go back to like June 2022. Like, that's bad. That's how dead it is. But I guess that's what happens when most people just go through like a group order manager for their pulls or for like any other orders. Pink sausage, I wish I knew what that meant. Oh, is that 101? That's weird. What an interesting freebie. And then here is one of those phone stickers that were super popular back when I was doing fan site merch. I don't see fan sites do that merch anymore. I think maybe it's because they had to like commission all of that stuff. Like, they had to commission the art and everything. I'm wondering what I can do with all these. I'm thinking, oops, maybe I should start scrapbooking. Scrapbook and then stick all of these in there and then write down my notes or whatever. We'll see. This is incredible. I'm heading out after this video, so I won't be able to post a proof for her or anything. But I will definitely try to lay everything out as best as I can. I don't know what this is. This is like a photo book? I stand Infinite for a really long time now. Like, I got back into them. I think they were like considered my first real K-pop group that I was super into. And so when I was into them, I didn't have any money to collect because I was still a student. Like, still a very young student, if anything. So I didn't purchase anything that I couldn't feasibly get. Is that Las Vegas? Did they actually go to Las Vegas, or is this somewhere in Okay, this looks like it's actually somewhere in Las Vegas. No, just kidding. They went to Hollywood to film this. Yeah, because this is the Destiny music video set. I wonder if they went to the same place that NCT did Ayo. I don't know, hard to check. But incredible, show-stopping. Let me move this to the side. She could have sent this using media mail, which would have been cheaper for her, but she went the expensive priority way. I love them. I love big photo books like this. Like, I try not to collect photo books now because I think they tend to be a waste of money. But it really just depends on the concept itself. I'm definitely keeping those because memories. And then here are the 2 posters that the album comes with. Yeah, I'm not gonna open them. They're gonna be huge and I'm not gonna be able to get them on camera. And then here we have more Golden Child merch. I do already have this poster, so I think maybe I'm gonna put this poster in the back of the binder so I can fully decorate it that way. And now, moment of truth, I'm going to open up my album after I move everything off of my desk. So the pre-order benefits, I'm just going to move up there, and Now I'm going to go through and open these album versions. I don't know which one I'm going to open first. Just kidding, I'm going to open the black one. Made a split-second decision there. And this is actually my first, or everyone's first, Infinite, brand new full group Infinite album in over 5 years. So Infinite is my alt group. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I should mention it more often. Yeah, I collect a lot of SF9 and Pentagon, but like Infinite is the blueprint for me when it comes to collecting and loving a K-pop group and just standing them fully. I haven't listened to this album yet because, as I mentioned, I do the thing where I don't listen to an album until it comes in. But now I have the ability to... Ooh, I think I should know their signatures, but I don't know who that one is because I have a couple of signed albums of theirs. Okay, looks like the CD will just pop out if you do that. But I was a little disappointed with the album designs just because I thought it's a little too minimalistic. But when you think about them, or when you think about this release as a whole, yeah, kind of makes sense with how minimalist it is. I absolutely... Ooh! I forgot that these came with like message cards, so I got Woohyun, who's my bias. And then this comes with the 3 concept cards, in case no one has seen these before. This is giving me ATEEZ vibes. What comeback was it? Hala Hala? Something like that. I think a lot of BTS fans got mad at them for some concept that Infinite was doing that seems similar to something that that BTS did before, but hey, any publicity is good publicity. And I'm not a fan of this packaging. Are you kidding me? Separate photo books? I must still look through all of them though because I love them. God, I really, really love Infinite so much. Like, I've loved them for years. And sure, I've taken like breaks here and there when I actually took breaks from K-pop as a whole. And maybe I'm not as interested in them now, following them like individually or anything. But there will always be like love in my heart for them because they really are just the most special group to me. And they were the most special group for like the longest time. No, that's a lot of leg. Like, they were the only group that I followed for a number of years. Like, no other group came close. I really did only like solo stand their group. Like, that was it for me. I think it's a thing that a lot of K-pop fans go through this phase where they, 1, try to get into every single group they possibly can and be like a huge multi. And then 2, they find one group to hyperfixate on and then that becomes their alt group. And then 3, when they decide to just follow a small number of groups passively, but also like very dedicatedly, or in a dedicated way. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like when I first got into K-pop, I tried to get into every single group possible. And then eventually I found Infinite, and like once Infinite came into the picture, he looks so good here. Look at him, that's my baby. But yeah, once I'm like in awe, hold on. Sungjong is, I know Myungsu is considered to be the visual, and like everyone loves him for his visuals, but in my opinion, Sungjong is the most attractive one. Like, seeing him in person, I could have passed out, honestly. Love of my life, even though Woohyun is my alt bias for years. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so for years it was just Infinite, and then eventually Astro kind of became the contender, and then I got out of collecting and K-pop for a long time, and then I jumped back in, and now I'm back into the whole find a few groups that you like and then just stick with them. So here is the sticker set. I love how they're clear. You don't really see that often in merch sets. And in terms of, ooh, photo cards, I got Sungyu, the leader. And then I got Sungjong's weird, like photo slide things. Okay, yeah, I was wondering. Looks like there's a bit of damage on this one, on this photo card, just because of the way it's packaged. So I guess that's kind of a drawback. But In terms of my bias ranking, just because I pulled Sungyu and then my 3 members are up there, I don't think I have one. Like, I appreciate all of them for what they do. I don't really follow their individual schedules because, one, Myungsu and Sungyeol do a lot of dramas, and I'm not really into dramas like that. And then Sungjong does a lot of radio, Dongwoo does a lot of radio and musicals, Woohyun does musicals and music, Sungyu does music, musicals, emceeing. Like, they all are busy doing their own stuff, and I don't know, maybe I just don't have the time for it. Maybe I just like their group dynamics more, but I don't really collect their individual stuff. I have Dongwoo's solo album, I have some of Woohyun's, and I have some of Sungyu's, but I don't go out of my way to collect every single version or every single release that they have. Oh, and we have Sungyeol. This is, okay, yeah, look at his signature. My friends and I call it sperm signature. And it's such an interesting photo card that, like, I don't know. I was talking to some of my friends about this, and I was just like, okay, good, Sunjong. Love my mans. And I think our thing was that, like, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, I was telling my friend who actually ran this group order that I actually didn't really care about the album polls because I love all of them. Like, they're all some of my favorite idols. And as I mentioned before, I've loved them for so long that it's like collecting them is kind of just like a second thought to me. It's not the end all be all for me liking them or anything. It's just I don't really no. Like, I like them all enough that, like, I'm not gonna be disappointed with getting anyone. So it's just kind of like whatever. I'm obviously happy with who I have, but I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to, like, trade or anything like that. I was super excited with the concept and the rollout. Like, every day at 11 o'clock KST or whatever. I actually don't remember what time they released all of their teasers and stuff, but I was ready. I was like snooping in all of my servers. I was getting ready to hype them up. And like, it's been so long since I don't want to say actively fangirled like this, but since I fangirled over them. And Sungyeol is a menace and a god. And the thing is that there is so much content for them now. Like, oh, Myungsu looks so good here. I think I've said that all the members look good, and I haven't said anything about Woohyun yet, who's my bias, but that's fine. Myungsu, a king. But like, there's so much content, there's so much variety and interviews and music show performances to look at that I just, honestly, I haven't had any time. I just really haven't thought about it. And it's like, I've been in a drought for so many years, or In-Spirits have been in a drought for so many years that, like, I want to milk it for all that it's worth. And I don't need to watch everything as it comes out. I should, because EA engagement and stuff, but there's like no rush. The variety will still be there. I think the company itself is subbing a lot of them, so that's really nice too. And I saw an interview recently where not an interview, but I saw a clip that said that in terms of the company and splitting profits, because technically Sungyu owns the company, he's the one who's listed as a CEO and everything, he says that the members get 90% of the profit and the company gets 10%, so that 10% gets reinvested into further comebacks and stuff. And I just think that's incredible, because what company will give the members 90% of the money? None. Like, you really have a company made by the members for the members, and they really only have their best interests in mind. And if all the members are getting paid equally, like, that's incredible. Like, no one's doing it like them. And I'm getting like angsty over this, but it's like, these are my favorite people. I've loved them for years. And they're back and they're releasing good music. New Emotions is so good, and my friend is here, so I have to leave like right now. But one of the best albums, or one of the best title tracks I've ever listened to. I love anti-drops and stuff like that. So if you have time, check it out, and goodbye.